If you haven't already, please turn on the notifications so that you can get the latest from GymRa. Hi, my name's Leslie. I'm here with GymRa, and today we're going to be doing a mat Pilates class. So all you'll need is a set of light weights, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds, and your yoga mat or your Pilates mat, and we'll get started lying down on our backs. You can begin in any supine shape that feels nice for you. If you want to, you can extend the legs long, or you can have the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. And just take the hands to the belly, and we'll begin with a nice cleansing breath. Take a slow inhale, fill up the lungs. Open the mouth, exhale, let go. And hug your knees into the chest. Give yourselves a squeeze, rock side to side a few times to massage the lower back. Bend your knees, bring your legs into a tabletop position so your knees are right in line with your hips. As you inhale, take the arms up and over the head, palms face up. As you exhale, curl the head and shoulders up, hands hover just above the hips. Inhale to lower down, arms reach up and over. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders up. Keep going just like that. So we're just doing a little bit of warm up here, prepping the core for the 100. So the focus is on pulling the navel to the spine every time you exhale. See if you can get the head and shoulders a little bit higher off of the mat. Stay with the breath. Inhales to go back, exhales to curl up. You can go fast or slow, it's up to you. If you want to add a little more punch, as you curl the head and shoulders up, you can extend the legs to a high diagonal. If that feels like too much, just stick with the tabletop legs, no problem. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, listen on 1, keep the head and shoulders up, extend the legs to a high diagonal if they're not already, and start to pump the arms for the 100. Big deep breaths. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. So inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Shh. Big deep breath. Keep going. Pump the arms nice and strong. Lower back down, head and shoulders up, toes point, legs engage. Keep going. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Last 3 breaths. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. Last 2, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Rest. Hug the knees into the chest. Really nice. Setting up for Pilates Bridge next, go ahead and bring your feet down onto the mat, hips width distance apart, hands down on the mat, palms face down. As you inhale, lift up the hips to a Pilates Bridge. So in a Pilates Bridge, you want to be able to still see your knees, so you have this nice diagonal from your shoulders to your knees. The belly keeps pulling in tight. As you exhale, hollow navel to spine and roll down nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. We'll do that slowly twice more. Inhale, lift up the hips, squeeze the glutes at the top, belly in. As you exhale, scoop the belly, curl the spine back down. 1 more nice and slow. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, roll the spine back down. And then you can move through it a little faster. Lift the hips, lower the hips. So it's a lift and lower, a lift and lower. If you would like to add on a little bit more, you can take the arms up, palms face each other, and you won't have the support of the hands. So that'll add a little bit more. Keep going, lift and lower, lift and lower. Breathe. Inhales to lift, exhales to lower. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into marching bridge now. So as you lift the hips up, bring that right leg into a tabletop position. Lower the hips down, right foot down, hips up, left leg into tabletop, hips down, left leg lowers. Keep going, so it's a right and down, a left and down. You're also welcome to fully straighten the leg, toes point. If that's too much, again, you just go back to the tabletop legs, no problem. Lift and lower, right and down, left and down, right and down, left and down. We're here for 5, left and down, 4, left and down for 3, left and down for 2, left and down, last one, left and down. Really nice. Setting up next for single leg circles. Take your left leg long on the mat, take your right leg long on the mat, keep the hands down by the hips, lift up your right leg so it's right above your right hip, and either keep the left leg straight, or if it's too much, you can bend the left knee and place the left foot down on the mat. Your choice. And start to draw controlled circles with that right leg. So the focus is on still connecting to that powerhouse, your center, so you don't want the hips to be wobbling around. Actively flex the left foot and press the left leg down into the mat, or if the knee is bent, you're pressing the left foot down into the mat. The right toes are pointed, right leg is engaged, nice and strong. The circles should be no wider than the width of a Pilates magic ring. So nice and small, controlled. Close your ribs, tailbone heavy on the mat. Go ahead and reverse the direction of the circles, go the opposite way. Try to keep that foot right above your hip. Last circle in the counterclockwise direction. Pause here. Bend your right knee. As you inhale, take the arms over the head just like we did at the beginning. As you exhale, curl the head and shoulders up, reach forward. As you inhale, extend the right leg long, arms up and over the head. Exhale, bend the knee, press lower back down, curl the head and shoulders up. We're doing this a total of 10 times, so we have 8 more. 8, 7, 6, keep that left leg pressing down. 5, or the left foot down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend your left knee if it's not already. Hands down by your hips. Take your right leg to a high diagonal. Lift your hips up to a Pilates bridge. Pull the right knee into the chest. Re-extend the leg. Lower the hips back down. We're doing a total of 10 reps. So we have 9. Pull the knee in. Extend the leg. Lower the hips. 8. Knee in. Extend and lower. 7. Knee in. Extend and lower. 6. Knee in. Extend and lower. 5. Pull in, extend, and lower. 4, pull in, extend, and lower. Last 3, pull in, extend, and lower. Last 2, pull in, extend, and lower. Last 1, up, pull in, extend, and lower. Right leg down, left leg up, setting up for single leg circles on the other side. So again, if it's too much to have the right leg straight, bend the right knee and place the right foot down on the mat, no problem. Point your left toes and go ahead, start to draw the circles in the clockwise direction first. Tailbone heavy on the mat, close your ribs. Navel to spine, stay connected to your center, your powerhouse. The circle should be no wider than the width of a Pilates magic ring. Nice and controlled. Left toes point. Left leg engaged, right foot flexes, right foot heavy on the mat. Go ahead and reverse, go the opposite way. Make sure you're breathing. Last circle in the counterclockwise direction. Pause here. Bend your left knee. Reach the arms up and over the head. Inhale. As you exhale, curl the head and shoulders up. Reach as far forward as you possibly can. Inhale, take that left leg long on the mat, arms over the head. We've got 9 more. Curl it in. Reach back. 8. Keep pressing the right leg down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands by your hips. Right knee bends, foot down if it's not already. Lift your left leg to a high diagonal. Lift your hips. Pull the left knee into the chest. Re-extend the leg. Lower the hips back down. 9 more of those. Lift, pull in, extend, and lower. For 8, pull in, extend, and lower. 7, pull in, extend, and lower. 6, pull it in, extend, and lower. Last 5, pull in, extend, and lower. 4, pull in, extend, and lower. Last 3, pull in, extend, and lower. For 2, pull in, extend, and lower. For 1, pull in, extend, and lower. Left foot down. Left leg long on the mat, right leg long on the mat. Setting up for the roll up here. Arms up, palms face forward, feet flexed. As you inhale, curl the head and shoulders. As you exhale, reach and dive for the toes. Keep your gaze down so the neck stays nice and long and you get full extension of the spine. Inhale, roll back down nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Exhale, the arms go back up over the shoulders. We'll take a total of 5, so we've got 4 more. Curl head and shoulders, reach and dive for the toes. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, arms up. 3 more. Curl, reach, dive, extend. Roll back down. Arms up. Last 2. Reach and dive. Roll back down. Last 1. Curl, reach, dive, extend. Roll back down. Arms up. Now we'll transition. So curl the head and shoulders up. Reach and dive for the toes. Pull yourself up to a tall spine and take your feet so they're a little less than the width of the mat. Still engaging the legs and still pressing the legs heavy into the mat. Take your hands behind the head. Inhale to a tall spine. As you exhale, twist to your right as far as you can go while still keeping the spine nice and straight. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep going just like that. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. So keep pulling the belly in. Focus on that tall spine. The shoulders stay away from the ears. Try to keep the elbows wide. Don't let the elbows curl in. Inhales to center. Exhales to twist. We've got a few more rounds like this. And then we'll add on the arms long into the full saw. Try to link the movement with the breath. Inhales to center, exhales to twist. 1 more round twisting right. 1 more round twisting left. Back to center. Take the arms wide this time, so nice and long arms. Your biceps and triceps are engaged and strong. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist as far as you can to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist left. Keep going just like that. Again, focus on the tall spine. The movements are nice and controlled. The arms stay long and engaged. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hands by your hips, scoot yourself to the top of the mat for rolling like a ball. Bend your knees, big toes touch. Grab your shins from behind, lift up your toes so you have your balance. As you inhale, rock back just to the tips of the shoulder blades, and exhale, rock back up, balance. We'll do 4 more. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock up. Last 3. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Pause here. Don't let those toes touch. Take your left leg to a high diagonal. Grab your right shin with both hands. Roll down onto your back, setting up for single leg stretch. So the right shin hugs in, then the left shin hugs in, switching out those legs. Take it right, and left. It's up to you how fast or slow you go. The most important thing is to focus on keeping the tailbone heavy, the head and shoulders up, and not letting the upper body move. So a lot of times people start doing this. You don't want that to happen. All of this is stable. You're just switching out those legs. Left, and right. Breathe. Left and right. We're here for 5, 4, point those toes, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lower the head and shoulders down. So right now we're in our series of 5. This is 5 classical straight Pilates abdominal exercises. The second one is double leg stretch. So bring your legs into a tabletop position. Curl your head and shoulders up, hands behind the head. As you inhale, extend the legs to a high diagonal. As you exhale, take the arms in a full circle, scoop the knees into the chest. Inhale to extend. Exhale, scoop the knees into the chest. Keep going just like that. You're only taking the legs as low as you can go while still keeping the lower back down on the mat. So if you're taking the legs really low and you get a big arch in the spine, do not take the legs so low. Focus on your form. Again, the upper body does not move. It stays nice and stable. The head and shoulders up. Make sure you breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Lower the head and shoulders down. Really nice job. If you need to, you can place the feet down on the mat, whatever feels best for you here. And then we'll set up our third in series of 5, single straight leg stretch. So both legs straight up to the ceiling. Curl the head and shoulders up. Lower your left leg to hover the toes point. Grab your right shin from behind, then start to switch out the legs. So it goes right, left, back and forth. Again, just like in single leg stretch, don't let the upper body wobble around. Keep everything nice and stable. Tailbone heavy. Try to kick each leg out of the hands. So the legs are really firm and engaged. No floppy limbs. Point your toes. Make it pretty. Keep going right, and left. Or you can slow it down. Fast or slow, again, it's up to you. Just don't let the upper body move. Focus on your form. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good job. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe place the feet down on the mat. Again, it's whatever feels best for your body. Pausing here for a moment to breathe. You should always be breathing, but we're just pausing here. And then we'll take both legs straight up to the ceiling, to the sky, for double straight leg stretch. So hands by your hips, curl the head and shoulders up. As you inhale, lower the legs only as low as you can go, keeping the lower back down, and then exhale, pull them right back up. So it's a slow lower down as you inhale, exhale right back up. If it's too much to have the head and shoulders off of the mat, you can lower the head and shoulders back down. If those of you that want more challenge, you can take the hands behind the head, no problem. But just make sure you keep that lower back down on the mat, tailbone heavy. Slow lower down, exhale up. This one can be a doozy. It's definitely very challenging. Focus on your form. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Really nice. Hug the knees into the chest. Don't worry, just one more in series of 5. We'll finish it off with crisscross. Bring your legs back into tabletop position. Curl the head and shoulders up, hands behind the head. Left leg to a high diagonal, toes point. Twist, take that left elbow across to meet the right knee. Switch, right elbow across to meet the left knee. Keep going just like that. Twist, 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 and twist. So the upper body is moving for this one because we've added on the twist. Keep going. Stay with your breath. Twist, twist, twist. Make sure you're pointing the toes and getting full extension of the leg that's reaching forward. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Really nice job. Hug the knees into the chest. If you want to, you can place the feet down. You could windshield wiper the legs a few times. Whatever feels best for you here. Then we'll transition back to the top of the mat. So left leg long, right leg long. Taking a roll up, arms up, curl the head and shoulders. Reach and dive for the toes. Hands by your hips, scoot yourself to the top of the mat for open leg rocker. So we just did rolling like a ball. Now we're taking a similar exercise, this one's a little more challenging, with straight legs. So you grab your shins from behind with straight legs. Inhale, rock back, just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, rock back up and balance. We'll do 4 more. Inhale back, exhale up. 3 more, inhale back. Exhale up, 2 more, inhale back. Exhale up, last one, inhale back. Exhale up, pause, close your legs. Slide your hands down the legs, setting up for corkscrew. So take your hands down by your hips, toes point, take those legs in a circle to the right, circle to the left, back to center. Keep going just like that. Nice and steady. Again, if it's too much to have the head and shoulders up, you can always lower the head and shoulders down. Listen to what your body needs. Press the lower back down. Make sure you stay with your breath. Keep those legs strong and engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Hug the knees into the chest. Feet down on the mat and just take a few rounds of a Pilates bridge to relieve the abdominals here. So lift up the hips, roll the spine back down. 2 more times, lift up the hips, roll the spine back down. Last one, lift, curl the spine back down, lower. Roll up transition once again. Left leg long, right leg long, arms up, palms face forward, curl head and shoulders up. Reach and dive for those toes. Scoop your legs around, plant your left hand, plant your right hand, step back to a plank pose, top of a push-up. And just pause in this plank here. Really get nice and strong in your plank, so fortify your plank. Make sure there's even space between all of the fingers, so you spread your fingers wide. Your hands should look like starfish, essentially. Curl your tailbone under, knit your ribs together, strong straight arms, gaze forward in front of the fingertips so the neck stays in line with the rest of the spine. And you want your feet about hips width distance apart. Hold it and breathe. Belly in for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lift the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. You can pedal out your dog here if you would like. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, get some movement going into the body. In a few moments, we'll be doing some roll downs and walkouts to plank, but first let's just do a bit of movement to breath here. So from your down dog, belly in, roll forward to a plank pose as you inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we'll do that a few more times. Roll forward to plank. Lift the hips up and back. Inhale, roll it out like a wave. Exhale, hips up and back. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, really nice. From here, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Hollow the belly, roll up to stand 1 vertebra at a time. We'll take a roll down and a walk out to plank. We'll do it 3 times. So as you exhale, hollow belly, roll down. As you inhale, walk your hands forward to a plank pose. Exhale, walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, roll up to stand 1 vertebra at a time. 2 more full rounds. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, roll up to stand, last full round. Exhale, roll. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, roll up to stand, and now we'll transition, so we'll meet in a plank. Roll down, walk out to plank. Pause in your plank. Setting up for a rotating star here. Step your right foot across in front of your left. Twist, take that left arm all the way up to the sky. Come back through plank pose. Step the left foot across, roll open, reach, twist that right arm up, and back to plank. We'll keep going just like that. If you need to modify, you can take right knee down, twist it open, and then back to plank. Left knee down, twist to open, back to plank. Keep going on your own. Reaching and twisting, so it's a step and reach, back to plank, step it left, twist, back to plank. Step right, twist, back to plank, step left, twist, back to plank. 1 more round, right, twist, back to plank, step it left, twist, back to plank. Try to hold the plank. 5, 4, yes, 3, breathing, 2, 1 to tabletop, knees down, really nice. We'll take a couple of rounds of cat-cow just to reset the spine. So drop the belly, arch, look up, inhale. As you exhale, navel to spine, round and press the mat away. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Find a neutral spine. Make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists and your knees are in line with your hips. So once all of that is in place, bend your left knee, hover the left knee off of the mat. Lift the left leg as high as you can. Extend the leg, straighten, point the toes, rebend the knee, lower the knee back down. We'll do that 9 more times for a total of 10. So lift, extend, bend, and lower. For 8, extend, bend, and lower. 7, extend, bend, and lower. Keep the belly tight. 6, extend, bend, and lower. For 5, extend, bend, and lower. 4, extend, bend, and lower. 3, extend, bend, and lower. 2 more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Last one. Extend, bend, and lower. Take the same movement. This time we'll take the leg out to the left. So lift the leg up, extend, bend, and lower. Keep going. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. We're doing 10. 8, extend, bend, and lower. 7, extend, bend, and lower. For 6, extend, bend, and lower. 5, extend, bend, and lower. 4, extend, bend, and lower. 3, extend, bend, and lower. 2 more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. You've got 1 more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Take the left leg back, hip height. Take your right toes off of the mat. So you'll be standing on the right shin and the right hand down. The left leg is about hip height. Left hand behind the head. Flex your left foot. Take the left foot, tap it down on the mat, and then lift it back up to hip height. 10 times with a flexed foot. Down and up, 8, 7, 6, keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toes, 10 with pointed toes, down and up. For 8, 9, and up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, I know that left leg is burning. Flex the foot, take the leg forward, and then back to hip height. Forward and back. Forward and back. 4, 5, we're doing 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Place that left foot down at the back of the mat. Left arm over the head. Take a side stretch here, breathe. Really nice work. I know you're like, man, that left leg. All right, from here, take the left arm up to the sky and press so much into your right hand and your left foot that you can pick up that right knee. Kick the right foot out to the right and take a fallen triangle, stretch that left arm over the ear, and then rainbow it all the way around, plant the left hand down, step back to a plank pose, lower down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Interlock all 10 fingers, get yourself all set up, and we're just gonna hold for a count of 10. Belly in, make sure your hips are in line with the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips down onto the mat. Setting up for single leg kicks here. So your forearms are down, the belly is in. Curl your right heel in, kick 3 times, lower it down. Left heel in, kick 3 times, lower it back down. Keep going just like that. So it's 3 kicks with each leg. Keep the belly tight and really press the forearms down into the mat. Do your best to not let the hips move around too much. So stay connected to your core, your center. Make sure you breathe. Never stop breathing. So 3 times, kicking with each leg. Take 1 more round on the right. 1 more round on the left. Setting up next for double leg kicks. Take your left cheek down onto the mat. Hands at your lower back. You can hook your thumbs here. That's usually a nice grip. Some people like to interlock the hands and squeeze the palms. It's up to you, whatever you would like to do. I kind of like this variation with the hands, the fingers interlocked. Take your legs together, zip them up. 3 kicks, so this is double leg kicks. So you take 3 kicks with the legs together. 1, 2, 3. Lower the legs down. Lift to extend the spine through center, squeeze the palms, or maybe you have the thumbs hooked, and then lower the right cheek down onto the mat and do the same thing. 3 kicks, 1, 2, 3. Extend, lift the spine. Left cheek down, kick, 1, 2, 3. Extend, right cheek down. Keep going just like that. Go at your own pace. Keep the belly in. Finish off your right side and your left side. Child's pose to stretch out the spine. So knees wide and the hips back, the forehead down on the mat. Pause to breathe. Rise back up to a tabletop. So we'll be doing all of the same things that we just did on the other side. Starting with the right leg this time. So I'm going to turn so you can see me. Bend your right knee. Lift your right leg as high as you can. Extend the right leg, point the toes, bend the knee, lower the leg. We'll do 9 more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. 8, extend, bend, and lower. 7, extend, bend, and lower. For 6, extend, bend, and lower. 5, bend, and lower. 4, keep breathing, bend, and lower. For 3, bend, and lower. Last 2, extend, bend, and lower. Last 1, extend, bend, and lower. Same movement, but to the right. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. 2, extend, bend, and lower. 3, extend, bend, and lower. 4, extend, bend, and lower. 5, extend, bend, and lower. 6, extend, bend, and lower. Just 4 more. 7, extend, bend, and lower. Last 3, lift, extend, bend, and lower. 2 more. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Last 1, lift, extend, bend, and lower. Right leg back to hip height. Take your left toes off of the mat. Roll open. It's like a modified side plank. Reach the right arm up, then take the right hand behind the head. Flex your right foot for this first round. Squeeze the leg nice and tight. Lower, tap the foot down on the mat. Lift it back up to hip height for 9 and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toes, same thing. Tap it down and up for 2 and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last thing, stay with me. Flex that right foot. Take that right leg forward and then back to hip height. Keep it at hip height the whole time. For 3, 4, keep pressing into the mat with that left hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Right foot down. The dog is cheering us on. Take the right arm up and over the head. Stretch. Get that nice lengthening along the right side body. Then take the right arm all the way up to the sky. Press so much into the right foot and the left hand that you can pick up that left knee. Kick the left foot all the way to the right. Fallen triangle, right arm all the way over the ears. Sweep it around. Plant the right hand. Step your feet back to a plank. Back down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Fortify in your forearm plank. Belly in. Press the forearms firmly into the mat. Breathe and hold. We're here for 10. Stay with it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips down to Sphinx Pose. You can release the interlock of the forearms. Press the forearms down onto the mat. A few moments here to breathe, shoulders away from the ears. You guys are doing great. Lower the chest down onto the mat. Take your feet a little wider than your hips, toes point, belly in. Hands a little bit, take them under your shoulders and then scoot them back just a little bit so they're closer towards your ribs. Lift up your chest. Again, focus on the legs engaged, pointing those toes, the belly pulling in and up. Hover your hands off of the mat. As you inhale, take the arms all the way forwards, reach and stretch. As you exhale, swim the arms back, palms face in towards the body. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale back. The chest stays lifted the entire time. So reach it forward, swim the arms back. Keep your gaze down so the neck stays nice and long. You don't want to have arching in the neck. Keep the gaze down. And keep swimming those arms all the way forward, all the way back. Reach it forward, swim the arms back. We're here for 3, 2, Last one. Good job. Lower everything down. Take your left cheek to the mat. Pause to breathe. We're setting up for swimming next. Right cheek to the mat. Pause to breathe. Setting up for swimming. Take both arms forward. Gaze is down. Lift everything up, the chest, arms, and legs. So it is the opposite arm, opposite leg going up and down as fast as you can go. Fast, fast, fast. Like you're swimming away from a shark. Let's go. We're here for 10. Keep the gaze down. 9, 8, 7. Point those toes. 7. Arms engaged. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Really nice. Stretch out that spine. Shift the hips back. Slow down the breath. And we will meet in a downward facing dog. Setting up for our weight block next. So we'll finish off with some weights and then we'll do a little cool down. So find your way to a tabletop pose. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back to down dog. If you want to spend a few moments here, feel free to pedal it out, whatever feels best. Then walk the hands to the back of the mat. Roll up to stand. And grab those light weights. Starting at the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. We'll do a Pilates boxer first. Bend your knees. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. As you inhale, the right weight, punch it forward as the left weight goes back to the 90-degree bend. We're taking a total of 10. So we go for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to your chest. Step the left foot back so you're in a lunge. Pressing into the ball of the back foot. Make sure your right knee is tracking right over that right ankle. Setting up for a wide row here, so take the weights down. Take the weights all the way out and all the way down. We're doing a total of 10. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest once again. Seal your left heel down. Come to a nice wide athletic stance facing the long end of the mat. So you want the heels in and the toes out. Take the weights so your elbows are next to your ribs and you're holding the weights like a tray. As you bend the knees, sit low. Take the weights all the way out. As you exhale, stand up, pull the weights back in. We've got 10 reps. So 9, 8, keep the shoulders away from the ears. 7, tall spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Now glide that right foot all the way to meet the left and you land in a Pilates V with the feet. So heels together, toes apart. Zip up your inner thighs. Belly in and up. Take the weights down. As you lift the weights up to shoulder height, you have the option to lift onto the balls of the feet and then lower back down. We're doing it a total of 10 times. Lifting up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Take the weights to the chest. Turn to face the back of the mat, setting up Pilates boxer on the other side. Bend your knees. Weights 90 degrees. So this time it is the left weight that punches forward and the right weight that goes back. We do a set of 10. So the right weight goes back, left weight goes forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, keep the belly in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weights to chest. This time the right foot steps back. So setting up in your lunge, make sure the left knee is tracking right over the left ankle and you're pressing into the ball of that back foot. This time, take the weights to a 90-degree bend just like we did, and we'll reach, bend, or extend, excuse me, and then bend the elbows back to 90 degrees. So we have 9, 8, 7, keep the belly in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to chest, seal your right heel down, come to that nice wide athletic stance once again. This time, sit low in the legs and stay low with a tall spine. Goal post your arms. As you close the weights in, you have the option to lift up those heels. Lower the heels down as you open the weights. We're doing a total of 10. So 9, 8, 7, stay low in those legs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Straighten your legs. Glide the left heel in to meet the right. Land that Pilates V with the feet. Zip up your inner thighs. This time we'll do a zipper. So take the weights all the way up to shoulder height if you want to. Lift up onto the balls of the feet and then all the way back down. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Feet together. The weights we're done with them, so you can heel toe the feet, roll down, place the weights off to the side and just turn. We'll step back to plank pose and lift the hips to a downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog a few times. Then lift your right leg high to the sky for a down dog split. Bend the right knee, stack, open the hip. Straighten the right leg, square the hip. Step the right foot forward to a lunge. Lengthen your heart forward. Heel toe the right foot to the right edge of the mat. And you're welcome to stay here, or you can lower the back knee down. So we're just taking a little bit of a cool down stretch here before we end with a final round of push-ups. So you're welcome to stay. You can come down onto the forearms, whatever feels best for you here. Just pausing to breathe into that right hip. Some people like to angle their right toes to the right and come onto the knife edge of the foot. If that feels nice for you, feel free. Great, good work everyone. We're almost there. If you came down to your forearms, come back onto those hands, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back, downward facing dog. Again, pedal it out, bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Then we'll take the other side, lift the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, and then straighten the leg, step through to a lunge. Lengthen the heart forward, heel toe that left foot all the way to the left. You're welcome to stay off of the back knee, or if you're feeling like it would be a good idea to place the knee down because you're tired, feel free to place that knee down. It's more active if you keep the knee lifted. I like to bring the knee down. Come down to the forearms if you can, and just breathe into that left hip. Hope you're feeling good. We're almost there. A few more cycles of breath. I know what you're thinking. She said push-ups. I don't like the sound of that. No worries. It's not as bad as you think. Lift up onto your hands, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and step back, downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. You can take a ragdoll here if you want to. You can grab opposite elbows and just let the upper body be heavy. Sway side to side. Hands to the mat. Roll up to stand, nice and slow. So earlier in class, we did all those roll downs and walkouts to planks. So this is the Pilates style push-up. We'll end with just one round of Pilates style push-ups. So it starts with the roll down, hollow the belly, roll down, walk out and find your plank pose. It's just 3 push-ups, nice and controlled. You can do this knees up or knees down, it's your choice. 1, 2, 3. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Roll up to stand, and you are done. Great, good work, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.